Welcome back to another video, print fam. Let me just start by saying my name is Darren and I have an equipment problem.
Hello, Darren.
Thank you for being here for Equipment Anonymous. Yes, I bought another tool. This video is sponsored by Firesprint.com. More on that later. So I'm still working on organizing this space. The heat press is not going to live here, but we've got the drill press, we've got the Duplo cutter, and I just want one more piece that like goes right here. The shooter goes to the envelope printer, but there's just one more piece that I feel should go right here. I bought it used, so I saved a bunch of money. It's not going to be here for a few weeks, but magically for you, it's going to be here in a few moments.
A few moments later.
All right, print fam, it's here. I bought a folder. So it is the Foldmaster Touchline, like C375 or something. The crate on this thing is hilarious. I would have thought that the outfeed could fold down, but who knows. So now we get to take apart this crate and show you some more. They did put some nice blankets and padding. They didn't wrap the top, which was kind of weird. Like, if you look at it, it's all dusty and gross. They wrapped the sides. That doesn't make sense. But we'll get it uncrated and we'll show you some more. So when I first got it, I pushed this and it lowered the table all the way down. But now it doesn't do anything. If I push the green button, it attempts to stop or go, and then it just stops again. And if I lift up in here, I don't see anything, but I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. So any suggestions would be cool. Because this does nothing. It initially lowered down. That does nothing. Now it's freaking out because the door's open. But that will go away. But I don't know what's going on. Alright, print fam. I know this video about the folder has been like all over the place, but I currently have it taken apart. Because when I would turn it on, it would just beep and not work or do anything. But now, all I did was literally take the screws off, pull there's 3 panels that I took off, and now it's working. So I'm really confused. I did blow some dust off, and there's a fuse down there, which makes me a little nervous. So let me show you. So I talked to Mike on the GitHub group, and he thought maybe it was something to do with the table. So that's why I took this panel off. This is the motor that controls the movement of the table. At first I took off the other side, but all it is the control panel for basically the start and stop button. And we got a power supply, a bunch of different boards, a fuse, so you can see the fuse there. There's also one chilling down there. So I see 2 in this board, 2 in this board, but I don't see, like, all the fuses are there. So I don't know if that's an extra one or what. But now, if I flip the power switch, it makes a weird noise, which is starting this fan, and then it just works. Before, it would just beep, 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 beep. So, we do have a flashing light. Run. So, I don't know. But again, the table, if I come over here to the buttons, it will raise and lower it. And if I push start, it it's gonna do its thing, or attempt to do it anyway. So, I don't know. No idea. Maybe the fan is bad. I shouldn't have done that. But see, this is what makes the funny noise if I turn it on. So, I don't know. I've had this thing for almost a month now, just barely turning it on because I finally got a job that needs to be folded. So I'm gonna get that printed. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. So we'll just extend this even more and we'll see if we can actually get this thing working. Or at least running. There's also a lot of USB ports on this thing. We got 2 USB there. We got USB there. This board looks identical to that one, so who knows? All right, Taylor's making me record this. You weren't gonna see it, but it's working. Thanks to Mike, because it was really stupid. You hold the button instead of just push the button for testing. So this is not the inaugural run because you missed it, but the second, what would that be called? Inaugural?
Yeah.
It's the second. It's inaugural run. Let's do it. And it even works on plain paper. Mike told me his didn't work very well, but it seems to work great. So let's try it. Let's show you. So you push the green button and it flashes. And Mike answered my question on what's that program called? Discord. On the Discord thing, you hold it and it goes solid. And now, look how cool! I thought I bought a $15,000 paperweight, but it works. So thank you again, Mike, for the help. Thank you, Fire Sprint, for sponsoring today's episode. If you guys need a great outsource partner to help you with yard signs, foam core, I was gonna say Coroplast, but that's yard signs. So if you need a great partner, use the coupon code down in the description to save 10% off your first order. Thanks for following along on this weird video of me buying a Foldmaster. I'm so glad it works. I'm glad, I still am not sure why it started working, why just taking off the panels and putting them back on solved it. So thanks for following along, and we'll see you in the next one, per fan. Did you have fun shredding those?
I shredded one.
Just one?
I shredded the whole thing.
Did you shred them all at the same time?